Hey guys, so I just wanted to pop on here real quick. I have to put makeup on because my son has a football banquet and my skin went all ragey with a new lotion I was trying. It was not happy. If anybody has sensitive skin, I have been trying the Laura Geller stuff since Christmas. And I am 45 and I might be a believer. But it's pretty awesome. I really like the little clothes brush. Pretty neat for me. I am not a makeup artist. My mother never wore makeup. I learned from Teen Magazine, among others, just like every other 80s and 90s girl out there or Gen Xer. We learned from magazines most of the time. Or we had a Mary Kay aunt or grandma or something, but I was allergic to Mary Kay. So that was not successful for me. But if you need something easy, convenient, there's that lovely little compact. And then they have this nifty little thing that has all the things that you could ever need, which I find handy. But some people messaged me asking about what protein things that I am allergic to. And just for some history, I've had to have my gallbladder removed, along with sections of my colon, and which was not pleasant, by the way. But I had to have that removed. I had to have pieces of my colon removed. And the one thing that we found that I was having a reaction to through testing was, at the time I was drinking Slim Fast and Atkins shakes, which later on I discovered were the reason. So I, adapted because, woman trying to lose weight, I adapted. And then all of a sudden, just since Christmas, I am now allergic to Premier Protein, which I used to get at Sam's Club all the time. And I loved it because it's 30 grams of protein. And I'm a post-GLP patient, right? So I need my protein. And some people said, well, what exactly happens? Which is slightly embarrassing, but okay. So the protein molecules or fibers that they use to make these protein shakes actually tear holes in my intestinal lining. They create fissures. And that is actually what causes me to have surgery. And which is, of course, as you can assume, very unpleasant. But that's generally what happens. So now that I can't have Premier Protein, I had to switch to Fairlife, which I like Fairlife. I mean, it tastes like chocolate milk. But if you know me, you know that I put protein in, I basically pour a protein shake in a coffee cup and then like a latte cup and then pour coffee on top of it, and that's my day, right? Well, I can only get the chocolate Premier Protein at Sam's Club, and it's $27 for a 12 pack. And then if you order it online, like, I don't know what is up with vanilla, but like some of the prices were like $50 for a 12 pack, which is ridiculous. Which is why I said, hey, anybody know anyone at Fairlife? Like, I'd appreciate a hookup because this is getting a little pricey because I need to get my protein in. And yes, I get it in with chicken and beef and all the foods that you could think of. But I really like my morning coffee latte that is a protein latte. And I've tried a ton, like a ridiculous amount. Because, I have an allergy. So some people were like, it can't be that bad. Well, no, once you've had to have your colon sewn shut or part of it removed, it kind of sucks. So that is why I said, hey, anybody out there that can help me, please help me, because I would greatly appreciate it, because yeah, it sucks to have your colon cut open, and it sucks to have surgery because you're allergic to a product that is supposed to help you be healthy. So again, anybody knows anyone at Fairlife or knows a hookup for Fairlife, I would greatly appreciate it, because doctors will not write scripts for it, I discovered. But I would love anyone's help, because I would help you out if I could find something for you. But if anybody knows anybody, I would greatly appreciate it. But again, I hope everyone's doing well. I highly recommend, if you are really bad about getting your morning protein in, shake, coffee. It's your morning latte. Super helpful. It's one of the things that has saved me. And I can actually really recommend this Laura Geller stuff because it's kind of awesome. And I like that I can pack it all together and take it with me wherever I go, because Sean's strongman events, you know, are typically a 2-day thing. And I kind of like having a small bag and not something giant that I'm lugging around. So highly recommend it. I hope everyone has a wonderful Thursday. Take care of yourselves, stay healthy, get your protein in, get your hydration in, and then we'll talk soon. Thanks.